Good day, Sint Maarten. I'm Yesenia Lazaro.
And I'm also Norris.
And welcome back to another edition of Sint Maarten NEWSDESK.
Brought to you by TV15.
We're bringing the latest and most important stories around the island and beyond.
It's Wednesday, hump day. Before we jump over that hump, let's check out these top headlines.
TEATT Minister congratulates new appointed COO and CFO of PJIA, a proud moment for our homegrown talent. The Minister of Tourism, Economic Affairs, Transport and Telecommunication has congratulated Mr. Emile Levans and Ms. Michaela Lake on their appointments as Chief Operations Officer and Chief Financial Officers of Princess Juliana International Airport, respectively. Both Levans and Lake are long-standing PJIA employees recognized for their dedication, professionalism, and leadership. The Honorable Minister Grisha Heiliger Martin emphasized that their appointments reflect the value of nurturing homegrown talent and highlight the skills and resilience present locally. This is a proud moment for Sint Maarten, the minister said. Who better to lead the airport forward than those who have grown within the system, understand the airport, and know the needs of our people? She added that these appointments strengthen both the institution and the island. After a rigorous selection process, Levans and Lake emerged as the best candidates to guide the airport into its next phase of development. The minister encouraged local professionals at home and abroad to seize future opportunities to contribute to the island's growth. With trusted, experienced local leadership now at the helm, the airport looks set to enter a new era of development and progress.
VROMI launches internal investigation. 2 staff on leave. The Ministry of Public Housing, Spatial Planning, Environment and Infrastructure, VROMI, has placed 2 civil servants on administrative leave as part of an internal investigation. The move follows established civil service regulations and government protocols, allowing for a proper review of internal matters while maintaining accountability and transparency. Interim measures have been put in place to ensure essential services and operations continue uninterrupted. The ministry emphasized that updates will only be provided as necessary, respecting the privacy of those involved and the integrity of the investigation. Members of the public are encouraged to follow official channels for information. VROMI reaffirmed its commitment to professionalism and dedicated service, underscoring its ongoing mission to serve the people of Sint Maarten effectively.
Ministry of VSA introduces priority parking for vulnerable groups. The Ministry of Public Health, Social Development and Labor has introduced designated parking spaces for vulnerable groups at the APS parking lot near the Government Administration Building. The new slots are reserved for persons with disabilities, expectant mothers, and the elderly, with each visitor allowed 45 minutes for appointments or official business. Minister of VSA, the Honorable Reginald Brugh, thanked Secretary General Joy Arnell, the Department of Social Development, and the Ministry of VROMI for their support in making the initiative a reality. Signage for disabled parking is already in place, with additional signs for pregnant women and seniors to follow. Minister Burke urged the public to respect the spaces, noting it is not only a matter of following rules, but also a moral responsibility to give priority to those who need it most. The project highlights how interministerial collaboration can lead to practical improvements that enhance community well-being. Coming up in our featured story, what school bus drivers, students, and even our local police are doing to keep the roads safe this school year. Stay tuned.
A new day begins. The sun rises over Sint Maarten, bringing new energy, new possibilities. This island was built on resilience, progress, and the strength of its people. Our connection is what moves us forward. It links our communities, our businesses, our families. From the heart of the island to the shores beyond, we've connected Sint Maarten. From every street to every home, this network was built for Sint Maarten by Sint Maarten hands. Connection isn't just about signals, it's about people. This is your island and your network recharged. Proudly local, we're here for today, tomorrow, and every milestone ahead.
Mizzy with a Sunshine Report, straight out of Sunshine City, Sint Maarten, bringing you all the warmth and the sunshine you need to kickstart your day. So let's dive into today's forecast and see how the skies are treating us.
It's hurricane season. Are you prepared? Here are a few tips to remember to help keep you and your family safe. If you're not in an area that is advised to evacuate and you decide to stay in your home, plan for adequate supplies in case you lose power and water for several days and you're not able to leave due to flooding or blocked roads. This hurricane season, make a family emergency communication plan. This public service announcement was brought to you by the government of Sint Maarten. The Ministry of VROMI, Department of Infrastructure Management, together with the Police Department KPSM, is making changes to traffic on a section of Canagita Street and Manzanella Steak, Phillipsburg. The Canagita Street from the intersection with Percy LaBega Street to Manzanella Steak will now be a one-way street. Inbound traffic can enter Canagita Street from Percy LaBega Street and drive straight ahead or turn left into Manzanella Steak. Outbound traffic leaving town on Canagita Street must make a right turn onto Manzanella Steak. Entry further into the Canagita Street will no longer be permitted. Outbound traffic exiting Manzanella Steak onto Walton Nisbet Road can either make a right or left-hand turn. The Ministry of VROMI, Department of Infrastructure Management, and the Police Department would like to thank the public for their attention to this change. Please follow the new traffic rules and signage and drive safely.
Health, Sport and Culture Expo set for August 30th. Sint Maarten's annual Health, Sport and Culture Expo is back this Saturday, August 30th at the John Cooper Jose Lake Ballpark, running from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. The free community event combines health awareness, physical activity, and cultural enrichment in one dynamic setting. Organized by the Department of Sport, Culture, and Collective Prevention Services, the expo will offer free health screenings for blood pressure, diabetes, and HIV, along with interactive fitness and cultural classes such as Zumba, Capoeira, and Yoga. Visitors can also test their stamina in a police obstacle course challenge, open to the public. John L. Richardson, head of the Department of Sport, said the expo is about bringing people together to learn, move, and celebrate wellness. Ava Lista DeWeaver of Collective Prevention Services praised the collaboration with government and community partners in promoting healthy living. The Department of Culture will spotlight St. Maarten's creative industry, showcasing diverse cultural groups and encouraging residents to experience the island's vibrant artistic community. With free admission and activities for all ages, the Health, Sport, and Culture Expo 2025 promises to strengthen community spirit while inspiring healthy lifestyles.
SVOBE schools launch new year with student and staff activities. Milton Peters College and Sundial School has kicked off the 2025-2026 school year with 3 days of engaging introduction activities designed to welcome students, families, and staff under the theme Connection and Growth. The program began August 20th with a special session for incoming Form 1 students and their parents, providing key information to ensure a smooth start to secondary school. Students met their mentors, connected with peers, and explored the campus ahead of classes. The following days expanded to all students, featuring team-building exercises, classroom orientations, scavenger hunts, island tours, company visits, and a spirited sports day, all aimed at fostering teamwork and excitement for the year ahead. Education Director Sergio Blamont said the goal was to prepare students while building enthusiasm. By combining information, exploration, and activities, we ensure students feel both ready and inspired. Staff also set the tone early with a plenary meeting on August 18th and a lively team-building outing at the Mullet Bay the next day, strengthening collaboration before students arrive. With these efforts, SVOBE schools are starting the academic year on a foundation of connection, growth, and shared energy.
St. Maarten Creatives gets hands-on grant writing boost. The push to grow St. Maarten's creative economy took a practical turn this weekend as Let's Talk Art hosted its first grant writing workshop. The event, held August 22nd at the Lemonade Hub in Guano Bay, followed the third edition of the Let's Talk Art series in June, moving the discussion from ideas to action. Led by Laura Bainsdorp, the session walked 6 selected participants step by step through applying for funding from the Culture Funds Caribisch Gebied, CCG. From crafting strong proposals to building realistic budgets, the workshop gave creatives the tools to turn passion projects into funded initiatives. To ensure real interaction, representatives from the CCG Fund, Kenty Lichtenberg and Candia Joseph, attended in person, answering questions directly and clarifying what makes an application stand out. Let's Talk Art organizer Daryl York said the goal was to shift from talk to tangible results. Naomi Korstanchev added that this is only the beginning, with more practical workshops planned to strengthen the island's orange economy. For St. Maarten's artists, it's a milestone moment, building the skills to move on from conversation to creation. When we return, how community action, from enforcing the rules to upgrading security, could make all the difference in protecting our kids. After the break.
Let's put everything on the table. People always give their opinion, and you can either take it or crunch it. Let them judge. We give in to the most irresistible flavor. We devour every nugget that falls in our hands, especially when it's our crunchy fried chicken. And let the crumbs fly if needed. Let them keep judging. We'll keep indulging. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
You could talk to your family, talk to your friends. Affordability and convenience. Community connection, that makes sense. Reliability with experience. Hey, for every laugh, every adventure, #1 provider, they got ya. We tell them your data is always on. You can opt out whenever you want. Tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want the road. Control my data, yeah, yeah, yeah. Always connected every time, everywhere. Money low, but I never fair. I know, tell them is there. Connectivity, that's what I like. Flexibility, that's what I like. Reliability, that's what I like. Tell them sign me up for life. Tell them we all
Another level. What is it?
Guess what? I got an idea. It's amazing. You see how we have the link sharing all everywhere?
QR link,
the
yeah.
QR link?
Yeah.
Raw Caribbean Channel app. Yeah. You're welcome. Put it in the back.
But it's not an app though. It's not an app. App, you have to like download something to get it on your phone, take up space. It's not an app.
It's like an app. Therefore, it can be an app. So, it's an app. Raw Caribbean TV app. Say it with me, Al. Come on.
It's not an app though. All you gotta do with that, it's a link. You take the link, you hit the bookmark, you say add to home screen, and so it shows up like an app icon, but it's not an app though.
Are you a real person? It is an app because you get to watch all the programs from Raw Caribbean at one place. It is an app.
I don't know how to explain this to you, but factually and technically, it's not an app. Kind of like we do the news, facts,
Yeah.
and you do that thing you do.
Whoa.
Point being, you just go to the QR, you hit bookmarks, and you hit add to home screen, and then you can have the link to, let's give it another name.
The app.
You want to call it the app?
Raw Caribbean TV app.
Jess.
Yes.
Jess, please, give some sense, Jess. Jess.
It's kind of like an app.
That's why she gets the big bucks.
It's not an app, though. It's not a f***ing app. What the f***? It's not a f***ing app.
Ooh, you kiss your mother with her mouth? My God. Watch Raw Caribbean TV app.
Watch Raw Caribbean TV app.
Yes.
It's not an app, though.
Every school day, hundreds of children rely on the safety of school buses. But keeping that daily journey secure takes more than just good driving. It takes community-wide vigilance. As this new school year begins, officials are emphasizing safety on all fronts. This is why your awareness and collaboration matters now more than ever. Alston?
With the 2025-2026 school year underway, St. Maarten's section school busing of the Inspectorate of Economic Affairs and Transport Affairs is urging caution for motorists, drivers, and students. Motorists are reminded to obey speed limits, stop completely when school buses activate their stop signals, and be especially watchful around bus stops and crosswalks. Flashing red lights on a school bus means stop from both directions until the lights go off, the department warns. Students should cultivate smart habits, arrive early, stand back from the road, remain seated during rides, and cross only when given the go-ahead by the driver. Meanwhile, distractions like headphones and phones should be avoided when boarding or leaving the bus. Bus drivers are bound by strict rules. No unauthorized passengers, always fully dressed with proper hygiene, no electronic distractions like headsets while driving, and closed shoes required. Violators face criminal and administrative penalties and must cooperate fully with the law enforcement and school bus controllers. These measures are essential, but they're part of a broader push for safety across the island. The police force of St. Maarten, KPSM, has launched intensified enforcement operations in collaboration with the Volunteer Corps of St. Maarten, known as the VKS, and French police, addressing rising concerns over recent robberies. These joint efforts include enhanced traffic controls, stop and checks, and inspections in marked and unmarked vehicles. The public is asked to cooperate during stops, yield when police vehicles are in pursuit, and understand that some police station services may be delayed due to focused enforcement. Businesses, too, have a role. Upgrading security, installing cameras, training staff to spot suspicious behaviors, and limiting cash holdings can all help deter criminal activity. If you see something, say something, urges KPSM, encouraging residents to call the police or the anonymous tip line with any information that can prevent crime. When bus safety guidelines are reinforced by proactive policing and public awareness, the road to school becomes that much safer. Jess.
School is a time for learning, not for danger. Whether you're behind the wheel, behind the bus, or waiting at the stop, your attention matters. With everyone doing their part, St. Maarten's children can travel safely and return home securely every school day. That's all the time we have for today's edition of St. Maarten News Desk.
Thank you for joining us. Remember, new episodes premiere every weekday morning at 8 a.m. on TV 15 and then across all social media platforms. I'm also Lawrence.
And I'm Luciana Lázaro, wishing you an amazing day. See you tomorrow.
And don't forget, stay
friendly, St. Maarten.